happy little guys. Whoopee.
You guys are cool looking, aren't you?
I'm so close too.
Right? Okay, we're live now. Are you gonna walk with us? No? You guys staying there? Now they're ducks.
I guess the pond was nice over.
Yeah.
My God.
Look at all the feathers.
Those are the down feathers.
The down feathers of the
Look at
ducks
that,
that live
dude.
here. That's overflow. So there must be a drain. Them white feathers are from these. I hate this spawn sometimes. Those ducks right there. So come on in, welcome in everybody.
Careful, guys.
We're in beautiful La Junta today.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what do you do? Oh, you fill in the water? Is it cold?
Oh, good.
It's,
dark.
it's warm?
Yeah.
You touched it?
It's a little warm. Warmer than fucking Purgatory Lake water.
Here, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. That'll be my... Oh, that'll be my...
That's my daddy.
There we go. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, we just gotta get at the right angle to see into the water. Look at all the feathers, the down feathers of the ducky ducks. Cool, huh? These guys live here.
Hey, yeah, baby
here. Oh.
I think it's a disabled bus, buddy.
Oh, it's a disabled bus. They come to the park. Give them some outside time.
So those ducks, the white ones, are not supposed to be here.
These guys, these are... Somebody dropped them off. They didn't want to do ducks no more.
Right here.
Oh, yucky.
You
Look,
give it to me, bud.
found a
Big ass
pencil.
pencil, actually. Still got lead in it.
Look, they're so used to people. Hello, duckies. Oh, you're so cute. You guys are so cute.
Let's just not walk by the reeds.
Yeah.
I don't want them to freak out.
Yes, did you?
Hold on, let me zoom out. See the feather? Go pick that feather up right there.
Excuse me, guys.
They're cool looking. See them feathers?
This is a mourning dove feather.
Morning dove.
This one might be a mourning dove feather too. That one's definitely duck.
That is definitely a duck feather. Lots of duck feathers here. So we're in La Junta today, in between doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
Want to see something cool?
Yeah, this.
The cast is off.
They
I got the
are.
brace on now.
That's there.
It's cool, huh? Are you guys showing us the ponds?
Did you?
Oh, I think they might go in the water. 1 second. Let's see what they do. Oh, they're taking a drink. And there they go. Such cool looking little ducks.
Did you? Baba. Baba, did you what? Baba, did you do, happy people, hurt, have that, far out,
He wants to be a firefighter. Say hi. Someone said hi.
Hi.
Welcome in.
Man.
Have a.
Vicky.
It's Vincy.
And we name it 111.
Yeah, if you need
Dog.
911. That's right. He's fireman, huh?
Yeah. We have people like that.
Aw, look. People with special needs were brought here today. I don't want to go in too close, but they're coming to feed the ducks. Look, the ducks know who they are. Look. Look, Nydia.
Yeah.
Look, the ducks know who they are. That's so sweet.
Oh yeah. Did you? Papa, Mama Dad, no money and we buy hers. Right, Mom?
Not today. We're stuck in town, huh?
Down.
We brought our snacks with us.
We know about this.
Yeah, and we're here visiting this pond. You want to walk around,
Yeah.
Nydia?
Yeah.
Let's walk around. I don't know if this is just a pond, if they call it something. La Junta Park Pond. I don't think it's called a lake. I think it's a little too small to be a lake.
Look at this tree.
But I'm wondering, what kind of tree is it?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh, see nothing on it. I don't know what kind of tree that is.
Well, it's not.
Okay, anywho, let's look at the signs, see what the signs say.
No swimming or something?
Keep off the ice. And it's unlawful to kill, harm, or disturb any fowl or any animal in the city park. I think they like park. Oh yeah, I wonder what that's for.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put that down. I don't know if they had it there for something.
Yeah.
I would call this a pond. Look, I wonder what's in the water there. There's bubbles.
Maybe some
Let's see if the bubbles come back up again. Right there. Come on, show them the bubbles. It is a crayfish, I think. It's really hard to see in this water, though. Oh, there's some other bubbles. You see them bubbles?
Here's that, Mom.
Yep, that looks like also runoff from rain comes in here, which is pretty cool. It's how they keep water in it.
And then it's good to recycle for fucking them.
Yeah, did you?
Aw, Vincy wants to show you a
Flower
pretty
here.
flower. Pretty flower. Okay, let's keep going. See, they're over there feeding the duckies. The ducks know who feed them. I hate the zoom on this stupid thing. It's driving me nuts.
The fuck is fishing in there,
They know who feeds them. So cool. What'd you find?
but fishing bob.
Oh, fishing bob. What's that?
I have no fucking idea.
Looks like a bobber.
Styrofoam.
Looks like a bobber.
Oh, they should be fishing in here.
Well, they should pick up their stuff. We are a fan of picking up anything we bring with us so as not to create a trash issue.
In here is where the duck nests are.
Wow, I love these grasses. I used to have one of these as a decoration in the house because when they first come out, they're kind of like a purplish. Isn't that cool? And they're so soft.
Yeah, baby. There's
What's-
water in there too.
There's water. Vinci wants to show you there's water in here too. I want to see a frog. Remember the other video where you can only see the little tiny head of the frog? Look how tall these grasses are. I don't know if people swim in here or not. It doesn't say no swimming, but I've never seen anybody in here. Oh, there's a ball in there. Somebody lost their ball in the water. Damn, that probably ended a good game, huh?
Probably.
We got this little walking path here.
Look at all the birds that fit.
Where? Oh, wow.
A lot of birds.
I don't know what kind of birds. They look like vultures.
No. No, vultures would be flying up, I think.
Look at them all. Lots of birds there. See them? Flying high. See that a lot in Colorado. There's a little doggy. Okay, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Let's look at the water.
No fishes.
No signs of fishies, huh? I don't care about Labor Day deals. I need money for that. We're a frugal homestead. And there's another sign. He said there's another sign. That says, keep off the ice. That means when it's frozen, you're not allowed to go on it. When it's frozen, Bubby. Because it can be very dangerous. Oh, there's another bobber, Nydia. Get that bobber right there.
We're gonna go fishing.
Oh, the ducks are gonna, they're hungry. They're so hungry. These white ducks are getting fed. But these are mallard ducks.
There was a big, there was a big tree.
You missed those
Yeah.
two over there. that
Oh
were
my
fishing.
gosh, okay, I'm sorry guys. Hi Solomon, welcome in. I want to know, does YouTube pay you for live stream? No. You have to have way more subs than I do.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know the name of this park.
It's just La Junta Park.
La Junta Park, I
Yeah.
guess, in La Junta. Am I a junkie? What is wrong with you, Marcin? Because we're at a park, we must be what, homeless or junkies? You need
Fuck
to,
you, dude. That was fucking rude.
you need to
Why the fuck
open
would you
up
ask
your
that to
mind a
someone?
little bit. What'd you find, bud? 1 second. Let me look at this rock real quick. 1 second. Check out that rock. That's pretty cool. See that? We get so many cool rocks here in Colorado. Okay, he wants to show us something, guys. Let's see what he's looking at. Am I a junkie? Jeez Louise. Oh, that's a sewer. It says sewer on it. S-E-W-E-R, sewer. So yeah, so out there where the water, when it rains, it runs into this and goes into the pond. Am I a junkie?
Fucking makes me mad.
I know, there's lots of junkies on YouTube nowadays. I mean, people put the microphone out there and now everybody gets to use it.
You see the title Homesteading in Colorado and you thought junkie.
Look at that, guys. Can you...
You were looking for something to be fucking mad about. It's disrespectful.
It is disrespectful, Marcin. Trying to get this. Let's see if we can get it to show you the crystals. I saw some. Oh, there, you see that? Cool, huh? Okay, I'm coming. You seen a fish? Oh, you think a fish made the bubbles? Catfish could. You're right about that. A catfish could make those bubbles. Oh, that's electric. Let me show you. E-L-E-C-T-R-I-C, electric. That runs that over there, that pump. Yep, that's pushing the water up. You found trash by the water?
Yeah.
That's somebody's receipt. Put it in your pocket so we can take it to the trash. Okay? Ooh, it's a little deeper over here.
Still don't see no fish. And I know I saw minnows the last time I was here.
I don't have an underwater camera, so I'm not putting it under there, okay? I'm just saying.
There's a lot.
I don't know what this is the city's doing. Nobody else could have done this. That's yucky.
Fishing line. be taking that, thank you.
Wait. Look, there's the hook right there. There's a hook and a weight.
Fisherman, clean up your shit. That's all we ask.
People can get caught on that and injured by a hook. Okay, he's got something else to show us, everybody. Let's see. Look how sparkly that rock is. That's really sparkly.
Here's this.
Oh, you found some more. More trash. Put it in your pocket so we can take it home. Netting. That's not good. That's not good for a fish at all. See that?
They're bread stuff.
Bread tags, yeah.
Bread tag. That's from people feeding the ducks. They forget to take their tags home with them.
You're not supposed to feed ducks bread. The crumble at home is
Hey, Freedom, how you doing? We're checking out La Junta Pond here.
Someone called my mom a junkie.
Yeah, someone asked me if I was a junkie. How ridiculous is that?
Fucking rude as shit.
I'm stuck in town. I had to have surgery and I got my cast off today. It's good to see you, Freedom. Oh, what's this?
I found.
Water drains from there, buddy.
Yeah, get that gray thing for him. More trash, everybody.
It's a Nerf bullet.
Nerf bullet.
Someone's toy.
This almost looks like a holly
Fishing
tree.
line around it.
Is that a holly tree?
No.
Oh, someone used it as a...
Floaty?
Yeah. Yeah, look, look at the moss. This is ground cover, bud. To try to keep the ground in place.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're looking for fish here. Freedom says he's a junkie for funky. I like that one. There's so much nice. Look how soft that moss is. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Tends to grow on the north side here in Colorado. That means that way is north. Aww. Don't touch that. It's a piece of a dead
I
animal.
know. It's trying to see what it is.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's the way of life. Had to feed the fish somehow.
Yep. Poor
Yeah.
dead bird.
You do.
We have my friend Freedom's on there. You want to say hi, Freedom? Yeah, we don't have extra money to spend today, so he's upset about that. Can you tell?
Mom, deep
Yes. Oh, well, it's not time for chip sauce. We found a whole bunch of moss on our land on the north side. This one wants to pick it up and relocate it to where we walk, like in between the houses and stuff.
Or grow some new ones.
Or grow new stuff. We love moss. Coming from the north.
Moss is everywhere.
Freedom said he cut out a flat spot on the hill.
Whoa, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Gotta watch where you're walking, everybody.
Up further from the
Oh.
door, please.
A little skid down right
You
there.
You
Whoopsie.
just got your cast off.
I just got the cast off and I freaking fell on it. Freedom says spending time with family at the park is better than having extra money. Any day of the week. I have a video of these guys first coming swinging and stuff, because they've been helping me a lot with this hand. There's a lot I haven't been able to do. So we put the song on. It's limited, but we put Michael Jackson's song on at working day and night, because this one here, you, and that one right there work hard to help me. What did you find? All right, pick it up. Look, more trash, guys.
Hey, dump the water out.
Yeah, dump the water out. I don't know where the trash is here. I don't think there is a trash here.
It's over there. All the way over there. We'll throw stuff
We'll throw it away when we leave. Okay, put it in your pocket. Good idea.
Look, they're all eating it.
I know. We're going to try and sneak up on these ducks, guys, and see if they let us video them. Walk slow.
Walk confidently. Don't reach down
Soft.
and grab anybody.
Just walk slow. And we're just going to stand on the other side. On this side, we're going to stop when we get to the table, okay? Ant pile. Hello, ants. You stay here. They're like, you're not the one who brings us food.
We know that.
Don't trick us.
That is the silliest goose.
Oh, you're so party. So party. And this guy, he's a funny looking fella. I don't know if they'll let me zoom in anymore. Stupid phone. Look at that funny looking fella. Definitely come from somebody's farm. What do you think? It doesn't look like a regular wild duck. Like that one. Or that one right there. What you want to say to YouTube? Let me back up a little. Wait, I gotta zoom out too. Okay.
When I got home, for hush
Lunch, yeah.
and when I'm done,
The sun is very hot.
hot day.
Yeah. Oh, Nydia, don't move. Oh, it came right up to her. How do they know you're a duck lover? There's her mate right there. Hold on, bud. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, bud. But the duckies are coming real close.
You guys going back to your spot?
See him swimming away in there. Swimming away.
Look, she went to see if there was food, and now I think
Here?
she called her mate up to eat.
Here he comes. Where's the food? He said, where's the food? You said there's food. Where's the food? I'm eating it all. That's what she said. I'm eating it all.
I like that goose. I kind of want geese now, because they're so silly looking.
That's really cool. I love how they let us get really close. I just want to sit down here real quick. See how close I can get. Everybody be quiet. Be very quiet. Hi, ducky, ducky, duckies. Hi, ducky, duckies. And the heat has finally broke here in Colorado. I'm actually wearing pants today and a sweatshirt. Thank God for the heat breaking. I've had enough. What about you, Freedom? How hot did it get up there? Because, man, we just got out of the 90s, what, 3 days ago?
Yeah. And we even tried to get hot again yesterday.
Yeah. Well, even when it's 87, it's still 90 on our hill.
Yeah.
Look how close we are to the duckaroos. That's so cool.
That's why when I get ducks, to hand raise them, I'll be around them all the time. So they're
Look at-
just comfortable around people.
Look at the pattern on that duck's wing. Dang, I hate when the phone does that. And he's got that blue on him. Do you see that?
That's
There it
normal.
is. So pretty. I wonder if that one's a mix. Mallard and, because it's so white.
I don't know.
No?
Females usually look like that. Although
Did you guys have so much fun?
this poor goose doesn't have a mate.
Aw, you don't have a mate, poor girl. Girl or guy?
I don't even know what kind of goose it is.
I don't either.
I know it's a type of goose.
Got really long back feathers. Anybody know what that is? What kind of goose or something?
I'm wondering after we saw that sign if the city put the ducks in.
Maybe. Maybe it helps with the ecology.
It probably does, yeah. Keeps the pod healthy.
Yeah. Hold on, bud. Here I come. Swinging around because Bubby has something to say. You know it's always important when Bubby has something to say. Hi, Bubby.
When I got home, I got hot day again, and if I go wing.
Cold drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A hot day again, and I got dash, and his dad Hey, yeah, food.
Oh, yeah?
Minute too. About food. They, uh, mom in the, well, house.
Well, next week we have to go to Pueblo, and we're going to meet up with a fellow homesteader up there who's got all kinds of different kind of honey. He's got peach orchard honey and pumpkin flower honey. So we got some honey from the north of us, which is where we're sitting right now in La Junta. It's a town just west here, and that honey is not so sweet. I guess the way a neighbor says is it tastes like sorghum. Is that what it is? Sorghum?
Oh, that's what she says, but
She said it tastes like sorghum. All I know is it's not as sweet as the other honeys. So we got another honey made with red clover and chamomile. That's delicious honey. Oh my.
And red clover is good for anyone that appreciates women. Get it for your women.
Yeah, red clover's. You know any of the benefits offhand?
Something to do with our down there health or something.
Feminine
it's
health.
Specifically for women. Red clover is good for
Red clover is good for feminine health. So if you have a female in your life,
any kind.
see if you can get some red clover honey for her. Honey it just has a whole bunch of benefits anyway.
Yeah. Oh, get what's it called? Get honey with the wax in it.
Oh yeah. So the red clover honey guy sold us some honey that still had little wax particles in it, and oh, delicious. Oh my gosh, so delicious. It stinks that every view I give you guys has a house in it, but this is quite a lovely park. I'm not gonna lie.
Trinidad has like 4 or 5 parks and they all suck.
They all suck. It's not a real park. It don't even have real green grass in it.
Well,
it probably has real green grass. Okay, I'm not lying.
they have grass and stuff
It's just,
there.
it's a tiny little city block.
Yeah.
It's like not a New York City block, like a podunk town, little tiny block.
Well, people don't go there to spend
Kismet
time
Cat
at the
is
park.
here. Everybody say hi to Kismet Cat. Tell her have a good day.
Day.
It's not a people don't go to Trinidad parks to spend time at the parks. They go there because they're usually I wouldn't really
Well, they hand
blame it
out
on the
food.
homeless, but
Well,
the
the people who choose to hand out food to the homeless pick the park.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate part about that is the setting is nice, but sometimes the people blur it up a little bit, you know?
Well, it makes it dangerous for people like Vincent.
Momo, M-O-H, Momo? I hope I'm saying it right. Hello. Say, ready, here we go. Say, hi. There we go. Where's that smile? Where, did you hide your smile?
Mom and Dad.
Where did it go then?
Why are you so
Okay, I'm gonna go get him now.
When he doesn't want to talk, he says, "I love you too, Mom," to make us shut the hell
Sorry,
up.
Bubby. So, check this out, Kismet. I got the cast off today. Want to take it off? We'll show them how skinny my thumb is.
Yeah.
I can take this off the brace now anytime to exercise.
Little stuff.
Little stuff. The doctor made sure to say little stuff how many times?
Yeah,
And I'm going to say little stuff
My,
just as many times.
There we go. Sorry, I'm fumbling. It's Broken Hand Productions. So, it looks weird. Well, look how thin that thumb is. Because I need to... what? Oh, hold on. But I got to finish what I'm saying first, okay? So, this is where I had the 2 stitches. I'm going to have to exercise this thumb and stuff. There's a herniation underneath where them butterfly stitches are. Sometimes his good mood comes and goes about 10 times a day, so we're cool with it. But it's his turn to talk, and I interrupted him. So tell the broken hand goodbye, because it's Vincey's turn to talk.
My mom, the money dad,
Again?
bang, my money, and my mom's day, my water, yeah, my mom, and I bang, and I got money, and that's my mom, and but that home,
Yeah, someone doesn't understand how money works, so,
yeah, $5, my mom.
$5? I wish I had the number of fingers you had up, because that was $9, $8. No, I got money, guys. Don't. We're just spending it frugally.
That's the money buy the home.
Of course.
Well, we were doing good, and then we weren't doing good with everything changing with the current.
And
Well, my
social
truck broke
climate.
down, guys. My truck broke down,
Dang.
and you wouldn't think I have a vehicle to drive, thanks to the kids' dad.
Hey!
But hey, chill out, mister. The truck broke down, so I can't bring my own water home. And to get water that we need costs like $200 a month. Well, $200 a month out of a frugal budget means somebody's losing somewhere. And it's usually the last week of the month that's always losing.
Well, we start running out of money around mid-month, and we
Well,
make it to the end.
Here's the thing about gardens and stuff, guys. You may be growing the food for you in the future, but you're looking at it growing. You're not eating it.
Yeah, there's no instant production, and we don't have an oven to bake anymore.
Yeah, our oven broke.
So
The
it's
propane
been a
thing
rough
broke off
year.
of it. It's just a rough year. Me needing surgery doesn't make it any better.
No.
And people,
Yes.
mom,
Yes, Kismet.
father.
Like the food situation, really flusters me.
Like
Hold on. We've all had to watch some ignorant farmers that say they lean a certain political way. All the people that these very same farmers leaned on, paid to harvest the field, were put out by the very person they represent in office. And I don't know, my thing is, you know who picks our fruit off of our plants?
us.
Say me.
Me.
And me. So why, it begs the question, why they are letting fruits rot in the field. And the funny thing is, we don't have a lot of videos of this, but we have a lot of memes, we have a lot of ads
If you went on
and expectations for black people to go into the fields specifically. I don't see no offer. The offer is open-ended for any ethnic person, but you can tell it leans a certain way.
yeah, I mean, they don't want people they can consider in their judgmental minds to
Okay.
be robbers. And I'm like, who the fuck wants to steal your fucking oranges, dude? You're letting them rot on the road. You want them to be stolen, sold, or
They
rotted.
have no proof of this. All of these is just off the cuff comments to make their ignorant leader happy. And all the while, there's 300 and some million people in this country that are going to suffer because people are playing politics with our food.
Even if you want to go, well, this guy actually did do that wrong thing that people are complaining about to me. That's why he's gone. Well,
Let's go out of the sun.
there are billions of people in this world. You can't decide to hate a whole subgroup of people because of one person.
Exactly. And yet they have. Not only have they, we're just going into the shade, guys.
We better leave now.
Well, we wanted to leave the people alone while they did their own thing. So now, you're going to go get my pillow for me?
Yeah.
I can't sit on these metal benches without a pillow or something. The cold of it bothers the heck out of me.
Yeah, yeah.
But what really bothers me is farmers playing games. Not, I can't say so much in Colorado, but
What fire?
you gonna put all the
Water
trash up there?
and
Yes, it has been
trees,
privately owned.
water.
Gosh, the more research I do, the more frustrated I get. Last meme I seen on Facebook was how Israel owned us. And I just got a question to throw out there to the world. So, because I do a crap ton of research. So Jesus was born a Jew, right?
Common knowledge.
And in some documentaries, they'll say that Jesus was telling people how to be a better Jew. And I tell you that to ask the question, what the hell is Christianity then?
I totally saw fish.
You did? Oh, I seen that little... there might be fish in here.
I knew it. Well,
Gotta be fish if it sustains ducks, right?
you can do whatever you want with whatever book you have. You have discernment as a human being to know what's right and wrong. I don't want to hear anything about anybody's religion. Would you jump off a bridge if someone told you to jump off a bridge? If the answer is no, then you shouldn't let text on a piece of paper keep you from being a decent person.
And yes, as we found, this is all the trash bins he picked up. Yes, Hebrew, Jew, it is a religion. First it was Hebrew, then it was Jew, or was it Jew and then Hebrew, now it's Israel. And just the fact of the matter is, what the hell is Christian? If Jesus was telling people to be better Jews, then how did they develop this whole money-making venture called Catholicism or Christianity? I believe you 100%, Kismet, and that's what I believe too. She said we have the code in our hearts. We don't need man-written books. 100% I believe you.
Discernment. You can go and read a book and say, hey, that had a decent message to it. I gotta put that in my life.
But
if
are
you're
we
going-
taught discernment then? So this is where I'm going with this, is to help other people discern the same things, because discernment is not taught in the schools, is it?
It should be human instinct.
Well, absolutely, 100% I believe in human instinct, and human instinct would tell us what to eat, what not to eat.
Human instinct is discernment, knowing what to do and not. Like if you look at a rock and you're gonna jump off that rock into the river, you look at the river and you can see the ground. You're not gonna jump off the rock into the river
Right,
because it looks shallow.
Right.
People are reading these books saying jump off the rock into the river and just going head first in it.
well, they're not even asking themselves anything. They're just following blindly. And I don't understand the following blindly part. I don't think, people think that all the atrocities that happened in the world happened because people were blind to it. And I don't agree with that. People are willfully ignorant to it.
It benefits.
So, Momo says, you're in a good country like where I'm now. I work every day nonstop, and the savings for all the year will be like 2,000 US dollars. Crazy, right? The country I'm in now is extremely crazy. I think all the countries are crazy. I think all the wars have more to do with the political leaders than it has to do with individual citizens thinking anything at all to do anything to another nation.
The people are not there's more than 2 billion people on this earth, more than. So that's add to that an extra billion or two. We're probably encroaching on like 5 billion. So to say that this select group of 50 dudes gets to say what we do with our lives in months.
But they do. If you don't mind me asking, what country are you in? I suspect, but I just want to throw it out there and assume. The African nation has been hurt, and for the people in the African nation to get any of our type of services takes years. Like most give up and figure out a different way, which is the human way of doing it. Give up what is easily given to do it the harder way, which is free.
If the world was kind, there's certain social issues that wouldn't be questionable. Women and children and families do not deserve to die no matter what religion they're a part of, no matter what country they are in. Everyone deserves, across the whole world, food, water, shelter, and security. That's it. That's everything. Every single person on the earth
Hey,
deserves that.
I had a neighbor that got really pissed off at me. Um, 1 second. Oh, he lives in Algeria. And in my, just telling you my own opinion, immigrating is a natural human thing. We aren't given these long legs to pop a squat and stay somewhere and let the grass grow up around us. That I know for sure. And I immigrated. I'm from New York State. And it's not easy living out here in Colorado, not having grown up here or learned the important things about Colorado that I needed to know. You know, the things they don't put on brochures for tourism. Like, did you know, like, all the flies, anything that flies here, it bites. It bites. It's terrible.
There's no common house fly in Colorado.
There's no common house fly here. Everything
They're all
frickin' bites.
flies.
And that was really hard to get used to.
Oh, there's so
Kat says it's because they feed the pride. For example, look at the veterans and how they aren't active duty and just discarded, but active members have people using bumper stickers, pins, etc., all proud of their soldier. Yes, Mary, my entire front acre is being left to grow wild. You'd be surprised how many have stopped to ask if I wanted. Yes, because to them growing wild is unsightly. And my thing is, if humans never survived the wild, we wouldn't be here.
this grass down here.
That
doesn't
grass?
help
This grass right there?
anybody.
See that we can't eat that
It
grass?
doesn't bloom. It doesn't root down deep enough to be drought resistant. This grass has to be watered. If that pine wasn't down there, all this would be dry. So
Kat, somebody come in
claim-
here. Yeah.
To claim that having a nice trimmed lawn is gonna help anybody is
No.
stupid.
Yes, I agree. I would let mine go. That's why I live in the country, because I didn't want to live under the rules of society. Your grass can only be a ½ inch long. Is that from the base or the tip? What are you talking about?
I don't want grass. That's not gonna keep bees alive.
And actually, most yards in Colorado are filled with sunflowers. What's that flower you like?
Which one?
That tall one?
Hollyhock?
Hollyhocks. There's a
there's-
lot of
there's
flowers here.
sunflower- there-
Someone came in here and asked me if I was an addict or a junkie because I was in the park. So I'm like, do you have to be a junkie or homeless to be in the park? Look, that dude's just walking his dog right there. See that?
Fucking junkies, I swear to God.
I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people?
You look at it, you look at homesteading in Colorado, and went, are you on
Yeah. A nature junkie. Kat has it right. I am a nature junkie. I love nature because nature doesn't smack back like people do, like societies do, like governments do, like politics.
We are nature. I don't agree with the we're all aliens thing because that makes our living on the world so unnatural to the point that, sure, we all should die then if we're all fucking aliens because this world deserves to be its natural state.
You have to get up and move, Momo, no matter what. No matter what, when you grow, you tend to outgrow the environment in which we were raised in, which is the manipulated society. I had to move. I moved how many? Almost 50 times in my life. No lie, no exaggeration. My parents didn't keep us stable. The society that I grew into did nothing to keep us stable. It's all about keeping you down in the box you belong in.
If you could give a rough estimate, how many apartments have you lived in, and how many houses have you lived in?
Oh, okay.
Rough estimate.
So let's see. Houses. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. 8 houses out of the 50. And they were in later years.
How many apartments have you lived in?
That would make 42. Kat says, same here, Mary. Many places, even been in the Springs of Colorado at a campground for 6 months. Man, I would have visited you too. Damn it.
You got to go where you got. I believe that if something compels you to go, you go. And if it's such a deep instinct where you're like, I can't ignore it, just go.
As long as you are not going towards badness, meaning reliance on the system, drugs, alcohol. And by drugs, I don't just mean street drugs, like pharmaceutical drugs, just as bad.
Alcohol. People don't really want to have that conversation about alcohol.
Yes.
But if it is something you need every day, you have a problem.
Kat says, good gut vibe and bad gut vibe is our future self speaking to us. 100%. And she says, that was a good 20 years ago. Yes, we will feel the pull just like when we feel resistance.
Exactly. I felt resistance going to live with my sister for a little while. I still did it, and I learned things from it, but it wasn't one of the best times of my life. It was probably one of the worst. But I learned from it, and I felt compelled to come back home, and I did, and things have gotten significantly better. But, you know.
What was it like to go into the city for you? Oh, let me zoom out a little. What was it like to go into the city after being on the property for 5 years?
Awful. A neighbor tried to break into our fucking house. So I did not have fun. I didn't have fun worrying, who are these people walking across the house, and why have they walked across the house 3 fucking times in the same day? You can't, as a woman, and as a woman who was at the time always watching a toddler, you can't ever relax in the city. There is no relaxation in the city.
Even if we're at a park, our heads are on a swivel. Not because we're scared of humans.
I am scared of what a person in their wrong mind will compel themselves to do.
You were born there for a reason, Momo. And I'm not ignoring your comments, Kat. I'm going to go back to them. I was born in New York State. I was born a half Hispanic, half white woman in New York State. I had a dream about Colorado. I didn't know why. It wasn't to keep off the ice. It wasn't to move into the city and all these houses. And I believed in the dream. Nobody else believed in the dream with me. No one. They thought I was crazy. I had a cousin call me and say, how do you guys take a shower? And I'm like,
with water and soap?
We're in the country, dum-dum. We're not in a cave somewhere. We don't drag our food home and go, ooh, ooh, ee, ooh.
Honestly, I might start doing that now. Every time we grill, fire!
We built fire! Yay! Yo, people are ignorant, and that's why we have an instinct, and that's why I've proposed. Wait, super close up to him. Say hi. To her, super close up. And to my other daughter, instincts are so important. So very important. You have to learn something there. That's where I was going with it. So for me, where are you going? To the car?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the keys?
It's unlocked. He's in the car.
I didn't know nothing about Colorado, except it had mountains. That's all that I knew. I learned stuff as it got imminent that we were coming here. Um, I wasn't gonna say no. Their dad said, I thought Colorado was like a lotto dream. I don't even play lotto, guys. But that's what he said. And I had won a Social Security case. I'm like, this is the only kind of lotto we're ever going to get. As the kind of people, frugal people we are. He didn't even believe that coming to Colorado was going to be a good thing. And I wanted to honor his own feelings. I wasn't going to make him stay here if he didn't want to stay here. But he wanted to stay here. And
That's not popcorn.
oh, that's okay. He can have.
Popcorn.
Here, let's have one of those. But I stayed true to my own feeling. I knew it was important to get here. I didn't exactly know why. It would have been easier to stay where I've already grown stuff.
On the topic of learning things from where you were at, because that just came up, right?
Right.
What did you learn from New York, and what did you learn from Michigan, and what did you learn from Louisiana?
Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. A yummy gummy down the hatch. Hold on, let me think about this for a minute. New York, New York, New York. The biggest thing I learned about New York was about people.
Right, like what was the lesson you gained from being
If
in a
I
place
do
so long?
not own my own place, then I will always risk losing my place to unethical people. For instance, I had this beautiful apartment with my first child, wood stove, 12-foot ceilings, in the country, beautiful like this. As my lease was coming up, he said, oh, well, I want my cousin to live here, so I'm not going to renew your lease. You can have 60 days to find a new place. I'm like, finding a place that I had a dog too. Finding that place, a place that you can afford that easy in 60 days in New York. I asked for 90 days. I still had to give my dog up, and I still had to put my stuff in storage, and I still had to be homeless for another couple months until I found a place. And then I had to have a roommate. So then I had to trust that that roommate was not going to screw me over. And in that place I went into, both roommates screwed me over.
So that's a really good lesson to learn from somewhere you were born at and then eventually you moved from. What did you learn from Michigan?
I got pain and my mind about this.
I know.
Okay.
Kismet Cat said it right. Mary, we learned how to fly. We've been winging it most of our lives. 100%, but winging it through our own instinct. Our instinct tells us when to stay and when to go. Hi, Jag, gamer. Headshot. Yeah, they both got a headshot.
Mom knows I don't like it. I just let her do it.
Well, it's hard for me, guys. I'm only working on 1.5 hands, and this stupid zoom in, zoom out, it doesn't work right.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, that's what I was doing, bud. But when you zoom in like that,
Yeah.
and then you touch it again, see what it does? It's stupid.
So, in
Let me catch up real quick. Yes, okay, Momo, that is a very good advice from Kat. When we stop fighting the experience, it becomes enjoyable. And I
Even
want
if
you to
it sucks.
remember that. When you stop fighting I was fighting the surgery. Not right now, I still got the gummy. I was fighting the surgery. I didn't want it. I fought it for over 2 years, didn't I?
Yep.
And you know what? I'm glad I got it now. And I stopped fighting the experience, and it was not as bad as I thought it was. I have anxiety, guys, so that plays into it,
I have what in my opinion, is a hereditary hoarder's mentality on my father's side. So I never want to fucking clean. Especially after I clean something and it fucking gets dirty, I want to fucking clean it again. It makes me so angry that I can't just keep something clean. But I stopped fighting it And yesterday I took my brother out just to clean up the fucking yard. And I feel so much better just being away from home. So I actually got up, tried to embrace the cleaning, cleaned up, so I can move on with my life. Even if it gets dirty again, this is something, some people have to fight a mentality for the rest of their life. If you were born with an addictive mentality, you're gonna have to focus on making sure that you don't become addicted to something else. So
Yeah.
it's not just with food or shopping or actual
It's even
addictive
successful.
things,
You can be addicted to being successful.
like my sister.
Kismet said something I wanted to. Yes, we make the mountains out of the anthills we are given to become strong. And that is, I'm going to screenshot that just so I don't lose.
You will forget it.
I will forget. Okay, I screenshot it. Cool. She said to you, oh, baby girl, I've been there. Make it a game and make it something you're proud of, knowing as most your age doesn't know how. And I've tried to let her know that, like, what she knows as a 21-year-old is way beyond the average 21-year-old in society. Way beyond it. She knows how to move water. She's going to be learning how to process animals.
Other people my
Growing.
age are grounded by doing what, like, if you watched a sitcom, this is what you would do. This age you get a job, this age you get a car, this age you move out, this age you have rent, this age you have a credit card. That's how people ground themselves at my age these days, is with these things that you're taught, either in school or from your parents, is the normal process of things. I haven't had a normal process since I was born.
Well, I don't want you to have a normal process. Let me read
So-
real quick. For me, if I move to another country, it's fine. Like, at least a better currency value. You know, like me still living in a third world country is insane, but I'm working toward to leave after 2 years. People think the United States is this glorious place to grow up and prosper.
It absolutely is
And
not.
okay, let me just say it. It isn't. It is an indoctrinated society doing what they're told to do. Why I rub people the wrong way? I don't do what I'm told. I'm an adult. Nobody gets to tell me what to do, how to live, where to go, how to think, who to hang out with. Nobody.
I need you, Mom.
And
Get a screenshot of that sleeping duck.
which one?
The one that's sleeping.
I can get a really good screenshot of it. I'll try though. Okay. I might have to mess with that. So the problem with most of the kids in society, sweetie, is that their parents did not teach them discernment and what to believe and what not to believe when being educated in a public school system. Discernment is really important. If I could just hold the phone still like that, that would be cool, right? And I don't know how to explain this. I can only explain it from my own point of view. I am a Hispanic woman from New York. I was meant to stay in the ghetto. I was meant to work the jobs that sustain a ghetto life. And I decided that that wasn't good enough. And who is this system to look at me and tell me what my life is supposed to be?
For me,
No. I gotta catch up on
you're bad at this, Mom.
I know I'm bad. That's why it's called Broken Hand Productions. Get to know someone in the country you want to go to first, and just not one someone. Like,
4 or 5.
when I came to Colorado, I researched the person I bought the land from. I researched the title company. I researched the weather, what things, are done in those particular areas, stuff like that. Start giving yourself a mindset of being elsewhere too. Because if you give yourself a mindset as I'm stuck here, then you'll be stuck there.
Learn every single law, at least to the point where you can summarize it in your own words before you go to a new country. Please. You never know what small thing is going to land you in deep. This is for anyone moving from country to country or state to state.
Yeah.
Learn every law in the place that you're going to live in, or you're going to get bitch slapped by something.
The laws are very important. So, as much as I'm an independent thinker and out of the box thinker, there's still a society around all of us. All of us have a society to contend with. So she's absolutely right. Learning the laws, learning what you're willing to deal with and what you're not willing to deal with is very important. I'm going to read a little bit. My kids would expect me to get their drinks, make food, clean up behind them while laying on the sofa. Meanwhile, my body is broken. I didn't give my kids cleaning jobs, but
You have responsibility.
they had to take their plate to the sink. If they wanted a drink, like a secondary drink after dinner, they would have to ask and go get whatever I deemed was appropriate for the age.
So I think you need a tough hand.
That's wise advice too. Because McKess says, Mo, it'll come when you stop trying to make it happen, but you don't want to. You don't want to be here. Most of us don't want to be here. Same here, Mary. I don't live to be popular. I live to own what I'm here to do. 100%. Some of us taught them, but they get caught up by other influences. Yes, my oldest daughter got a little caught up with influences, but she's living her own life.
So did I.
But it's what you do with the influences. Like, say Momo comes to this country and he picks up an area to go to. People are going to feel the way they are, but we can't change.
Right.
You know, we can't let them spark us into misbehavior. Yes, become familiar with the ways of the people in those areas, yes.
Do that.
Mine had friends that taught them they should be given everything and never told no, etc. Now they're adults and trying to run the matrix. They'll learn. Oh, yes. Mine had a friend that taught her that it was okay to say no to mom. It was okay to be violent to mom. That's where we met another person called Vinci, but it was a she. That was their stepmom.
Oh.
And these girls, I mean, there was a point I had to say, I don't want these girls at my house. And absolutely, if you want to be friends with someone like that, it's going to be outside my house that you do that. Because I have a moral standard. No, it doesn't match society. And I don't give a crap if it matches society. Or this society, or New York society, or Algeria society, UK. This is what I know for sure. The whole entire world has been interrupted by colonialism. The whole entire world. We have an ignorant mofo pedo man in charge that the first thing that he wanted to talk about getting in there was colonizing Canada. And thank God for strong Canadians, because they told him to shove that so far up his butt he takes it for breakfast the next day.
You can feel like
Colonialism is very bad.
You can feel like you deserve something, like you deserve to eat, you deserve to drink, you deserve to sleep. These are things that you need to live. But to deserve something somebody else has is selfishness.
Yeah, earn what you want. Don't covet what someone else has.
Don't steal. Don't be envious. There might have been some things in some texts that actually do make sense, but you don't go about it in the way that makes sense. You're not supposed to be envious, but you let yourself do it anyway.
Well, that's a part of the indoctrination. And even Kismet, I went through that also. She had to leave as well. Because, you know, we don't do that stuff at all. We are not violent towards each other. As much as we possibly, like, we are humans, and it's up to us to sit on our hands and not be violent towards each other, period.
There shouldn't be a reason to. When you're at
I
peace
never
with
thought about
yourself,
need versus desire. That's exactly what they're caught up in. They find a need, okay, I need to get a job, but then they go towards the most desirable job, and when they don't get it, now they're doubly upset
like my father.
because they feel entitled to things that nobody's entitled to.
In fact,
Imagine what jobs we would have if colonialism never had. Would there would there be disposable cars? Would there be cloning?
there wouldn't be things that are unnecessary. Like, you remember you told me that story about Grandpa and how he went to work and he was talking to the executives or whatever, and they were like, no, we're not going to make a piece for the car that's going to last. We're going to make a piece for the car that's going to break in 2 years so you come spend more money.
Yeah, the kid's grandpa worked for GM about 30 years ago. 40, probably 40, 50 years ago now. And he was brought in a meeting about this, like a, like a washer type thing, you know, that where the fluids go in between. And the original part was made out of metal, and there was no problem with the original part. But they found that the better they made their cars, the less people were repeat customers. I mean, that's when you're spending tens and thousands of dollars, we shouldn't have to be a damn repeat customer, but whatever. They changed the parts so it's more disposable. Everything's freaking disposable.
It's like what we watched on Upload.
What?
When the AI was taking over and that stupid rich asshole was like, just let him, he's making us money. And then it turns out
yes.
the AI just went rogue. That's what we're looking forward to. People playing with other people's lives, not money, not time, lives, L-I-V-E-S, lives, for profit. And
Yeah.
in my opinion, there's not a single place in this world you can go to that you will escape that. Not a single
Yeah,
place.
the world is really, seriously, the world has been adulterated by colonialism. And we've had so many excuses of why they had to come invade the nations and steal people from their own nations, and we're not over it. We're still not over it. I have a friend, Momo, that recently visited your country. And our friend likes to give us the historical aspect of it. Yeah, the taxing thing is unreal. I mean, I pay, I'm going to get back to that, but I pay, what was that?
A bird had a bug in its arm.
Residential taxes, but we get no residential perks.
Like plowing the road.
They don't plow the road. For me to get out last year, you'll see that on my YouTube page, that the local fire department that's nearest to me had asked the rancher if he could get a bulldozer up to come help all of us in the community that were covered in 5 foot of snow. We don't get absolutely nothing from our taxes. What was I saying before that? I am so bad at this. I'd like to rewind it, but I can't. I was getting ready to say something. Oh, yes. And each and every country has a story about what happened to it when colonists have arrived.
And they have such rich, beautiful culture in these places. But you never get to really see it unless you're seeing it through a tourist perspective. Because they've taken the culture, colonialism does this, they take the culture and put it in a glass box.
And then they try and
Look,
sell
guys,
it. Yes.
this
Yes.
is what you guys
That's
used
where
to
all
be.
of our Native American culture is behind a white person box somewhere.
A glass box. That's why I hate the fucking British Museum. I'll hate them till the day I die. You have no right to go steal things from other people's cultures.
Yes.
No right.
And there is no culture in America. I'm just going to throw that out. There is no real culture in America. If you want to call hot dogs and hamburgers culture, then yes, it has hot dogs and hamburgers.
This is the melting pot. There's supposed to be hundreds of cultures. Everyone should be able to share their culture freely because this is the land of the free. And the country itself, America, the government, put out there, come over here, guys. We'll let you in. And I know they did because I've been in history class. There was a whole rush sometime, I think, in between the
Oh
world
my God,
wars. People
zoos.
come over.
Yeah, the zoos. That was part of colonialism because even back in the early days, they had freak shows and oddities and things like that. Like, this country has never, ever rebuked the colonial system that is put in place. So when they're like, we had the Boston Tea Party, I don't give a hoot what you had. This is still a colonial system, 250 years in the making.
After the Boston Tea Party, you all went forth and decided to hunt down
Oh
every
God, she
Indian.
says there was people in zoos too, and I bet you people, some of
Yeah.
those people were the ethnic people.
Yeah, always. They've always done this since the start of Christianity, and I'm gonna bring it back there every single time we have this conversation, because if you look before all of this, everyone was in their place. Things were a lot better. There was some kind of utopian city, I think in Africa. I don't remember where. I just learned about it. A utopian city with
I
walls
think she's doing a
taller
live too.
and longer than the wall of China. There was no
Yes.
locks, there was no police because everyone lived in harmony. You know what happened? They went and destroyed it all. So I'm gonna bring it back to this fucking religion every time. This excuse to go forth and prosper,
And to put women below the men.
to put children below
Listen,
men.
I read the Bible, guys. I read the Bible. I know what it says. And there may be passages of inspiration in the Bible, but that's as far as I'm going to go with it. That's as far as I'm going to go with it because it's man-made. It's just like saying, hey, this table is awesome. Let's buy a table just like it. And when the table comes in, it looks like this. All funky. All funky and weird. Like, look at the warp. Look at the warp on that table. You can tell where it was at and stuff. But they're going to sell it to you like this. Like, look at that. Look at colonialism. So awesome, ain't it? It's so awesome. No, it's not. It's only awesome for the rich.
It's not sold, it's taken. It's not
Yep.
a product you can buy. It's something that happened. It was an act of violence upon not just one culture, but hundreds, maybe even thousands of cultures that we will never know about because one person gave the other people, and those people gave those people permission to take. It's like
I have a
over-
question, Momo. What does your country think about women? I don't remember what Elton said. We're gonna have to go back and watch the Algeria one just so we can update her. He just did it too. Sometimes I don't pick up all the details. Yes, I get what you're saying, Momo. And I did see the struggle of the locals in the videos. I don't watch them just to see the pretty buildings that colonialism put up there. I watch to see what the people are going through. That's what I'm so mad about. I'm mad because there's still people suffering. If this colonialism was such a great thing to, to experience,
in 2025,
why are so many people suffering?
encroaching on 2026, there should not be people suffering. We should be at the point where peace is the first option, not the last option.
Yeah.
But we are at a point where not only are we at odds with other cultures, we are at odds with our own, between man and woman. And that part makes me the most mad. You mean probably more than half of the population, you just hate them, you just hate them motherfuckers. Well, you know what that gives you? Absolutely nothing. How does that benefit you? It gives you nothing to go to another person minding their own fucking business and going, you know what? You deserve to die. You deserve to have your autonomy of your body taken away from you because you're nothing but a piece of meat. That's how it's like, men don't understand. That's what you're saying to us. That is what you're saying to us, to women. That is what you're saying. You're not saying anything else other than you're not a person. You're not a human being. You deserve nothing. You're a toy. You're a piece of shit. You are not even a mineral worth saving.
And I can't tell her she's wrong. There's so many women in this world that cannot tell this young lady that she is wrong. Because men, at least in this country that we can attest to, they say things with their mouth, but it doesn't translate to the things that they do or don't do for the women in their lives.
If you appreciate...
And wait, just hold on. I think this whole cloning, what was that fucking first chief's name?
Dolly.
Dolly. I think that has a more sinister motivation. And I think part of the motivation is that women have outnumbered men in certain countries, maybe even the world, and men don't like that.
Well, I don't think that, I think everything is deployed to try to replace women. I don't think they're going to clone more men. I think they're going to clone more women to abuse more women.
Well, they want baby making factories.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
even
it's
Trump
the-
was like,
It's a birth rate.
I'm going to give you money to have babies because the birth rate is lower than the death rate. That really got to say something to people. The birth rate is
Actually,
lower than the
listen.
death rate. They want me to believe that my numbers went because when we started talking, they were up to almost 50, and we're down to 4.
Listen, it's not that the birth rate is lower. No teenage women are having babies anymore. All babies born, more than 50%, are born to women in their 40s.
Wow,
So
did
the
you guys
teenage
know
birth
that?
rate has gone significantly down, and all of a sudden you say, the birth rate is dropping! Because women are educated now, and we don't want to have 15 kids by the time we're 32. We have the choice to choose. People are mad that the birth rates are declining because no one wants to have babies right now.
Right.
Why would anyone want to have babies right now? In a world where you can't even make sure that your baby will be safe sitting there right next to you in a public area, you can't even be sure no one won't come take that child right in front of your eyes, especially if you're an ethnic woman with an ethnic child. And numbers drop because people don't like hearing this. People don't like hearing how women are
Unadulterated
mad,
truth.
how
Yeah.
women are being hurt and abused. And people don't want to admit it. Even women don't want to admit it. Well, I'm going to say it because I am a young woman. I'm 21 years old and I don't date. You want to know why I don't date? Because
Why?
the whole social atmosphere of dating is an political or business-like exchange.
I saw a meme that said the dating pool has pee in it.
It has turds in it. It's got full-on shit clouds of diarrhea.
Ouch.
And it's not an open thing. Men aren't open with how they're cool to you. They'll reel you in and then hit you in the
Yep.
face. I'm
Ain't
not
that the
gonna
truth?
play those fucking games. I don't have the time. Alright? No one has the time. My body is my body, not anyone else's body. Not anyone else's choice. It's mine. Your body is your body. You have the right to choose what to do with it. And men have the right to choose too. But they don't have the right to go, well, I think what you're doing with your body is wrong. I think you're fucking ugly. How about that? Does that help? Does that make the situation better if I stop being nice? Refuse niceness, guys. Be as mean as possible. And if the guy hits you, hit him back. Hit him first. I don't care. I don't care anymore. We are at the point in society
We're in a bad
where
point in
we
society, at least the American society.
we should be looking
mean-
for peace. We shouldn't be looking for safety.
I'm gonna put this down because my hands are hurting.
We should be looking for something that benefits everybody.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
100% agree on that. Oh yes, I just put the phone down. Let's see if it stays there. Hell yeah.
And it's also for children. Because if you can't even treat adults right, a whole subgroup of human beings, women, if you can't treat them right, you don't deserve children. You don't. And I'm going to be real straight and honest. Not everyone deserves to be a parent. You don't deserve to be a parent. deserve to be a good person. The moment you stop being a good person and decide to be selfish, you don't deserve children. The only things you deserve are the core things everyone deserves: peace, water,
Well,
safety,
you know what?
and security.
That goes into what I think is that people aren't taking these things, their decisions in life, seriously,
Yeah.
like really seriously. I like how Momo come up and asked questions and told us what he was going through, or she. Sorry, don't want to put the wrong pronoun in there, but anywho, um, there's not enough of that. There's so much. This is what people used to say to me. You know what I would do? Well, what would you do if that situation was in your life? Because I'm not going to do what you do with your situation in your life. I'm going to do what I have to do with the situation in my life.
As someone who has had atrocities, and I mean that with the full extent of the word, atrocities done to them by men and women, but majority by men, when someone says that's not what happened, you're seeing it wrong. Does it
Yeah.
not make you fucking angry?
It made me angry enough to cut the relationship off to someone who said that to me.
Cut the relationship off. If someone said that to my face, I would punch them in the face. People don't have the right to just go there and go, well, you're wrong, your memory's wrong. No. No, you don't.
There's no openness to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can see a problem where people like to lie, and I understand that. You have to take everything with a grain of salt, much as you can. Not be cynical, but discern. I get that. But to go across and hear some tragic story and immediately go, "You're lying," is
All right, let's just-
disrespectful.
We'll make it simple. The other day I put a post up in a chicken group because we have one chicken. I'm not sure if it's male or female, and I'm too new to guess. I've had chickens for 3 years, yes, but I'm not a professional. And that post was up there for more than a day. Not one comment, not anyone like, you got better pictures or anything. So I got pissed and I was like, geez, nobody? I see other posts, you know, they'll word it in a different way or, you know, make it look all purty and socially acceptable, and their post will get like 77 freaking comments on it. And I'm like, I can't get one. And then the person's like, well, you really didn't give us a really good picture. I gave them a whole video to look at the damn bird. And I'm like, that's the first response, huh? I wasn't good enough for you chicken lovers to answer.
To pass judgment is the most inhumane thing you can possibly do as a person, is to judge. And I'm not saying don't discern. That is important to do. If you see someone and the way they act is looking dangerous, don't approach them.
Right?
But if you're placing judgment like they need to go to jail, they need to fucking die, fucking drug addicts, you fucking motherfucker, you're worthless, you're a piece of shit to this community. You're going like that out the gate, passing judgment so harshly as to come on someone's live and go, are you a junkie?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I wish I had the quickness of Cat. Yeah, I'm a nature junkie. I don't have quick wit sometimes. I just don't.
I used to have quick wit, but I don't even want to be funny anymore. I don't want to be sarcastic. I want to be me because it pisses me off that I have to live in this world. It makes me genuinely angry.
People are starting to come out now. You could keep talking.
And it makes me mad. I don't want to be nice. I genuinely don't. It has been my core instinct to be a very nice person since I was a child. I always liked being kind and bringing a smile to someone's face and helping out someone even when they don't ask but they clearly need help and go to help them. But I don't want to be that person anymore. I genuinely don't want to be that person anymore because in this world, in this society, it benefits nobody to be kind.
Nope.
It's a harsh thing to realize.
Actually, they think it's a currency now. They think their kindness should be a currency. And I think it should be just basic human respect.
Yeah, there are no one's kind, and you won't get my kindness just because I am considerably a nice person. You don't get to just take what you want from a nice person and then give them nothing back.
Well, that shows where the standards are. The standards are low.
Their
Low,
stand-
so low that,
really, their
even the
standards,
nicest of people think people are commodity now.
really the standards are high because
Well, too high.
you expect someone to give you all the things that they possibly can and give them nothing. That's your standard of life, is extra than what you technically deserve. I don't want to
Well,
go
everybody
out.
thinks they deserve so much.
I don't want to go out and be like, well, I deserve this and I deserve that. My mom has always taught me from the age of elementary school and onward, basic human respect. That means you don't spit on someone just because they're sitting on the side of the fucking street, okay?
Or kick an animal.
You fucking walk by them and you mind your own goddamn business. When you see someone who dropped a whole bunch of oranges on the ground, you go help them pick it up. That's basic human respect. You can't even give me that. You can't even avert your eyes from staring when you see someone that looks slightly different than your standard of being. You can't even do that.
Yeah,
You don't
and
deserve nothing from me. Not a hi, not a smile, not a wave, nothing. When my mom had to walk to get some gas for our car, nobody stopped except for one guy when she was already on the way back. My own brother-in-law drove right by my mom. So to expect kindness from anybody is asinine, and then to expect kindness from me? No, bitch. No.
Well, there's a basic human kindness which we practice, but
Basic
we
human
don't let
respect.
people in society push us to give either more than we want.
More than they themselves would give.
Yeah, more than they themselves would
If
give.
you wouldn't give someone a bottle of water on a hot day, you know damn well I'm not giving you a fucking bottle of water. That's called karma.
Yeah, this is
1 second, bud. Gonna take me a second to go all the way back to you. There you are.
no, I done Bane and Mama Day,
When we go to the bank next week,
I done almost a week and buy food stuff.
like chips and salsa,
Yeah, my
pizza.
Bobby day.
He
We
loves
talk
pizza.
philosophy. Bud's hungry.
Yeah, we talk philosophy. Bud's hungry. Well, we've been going for like an hour and a half now, so I think we're gonna relocate, go see what we can do, eat something. I hope y'all have a great day and know that someone's on your side.
Be kind to each other.
Yeah, nice. Well, Mom?
That's right. Be nice. Drop a like if you like this conversation. Leave a comment if you want to join the conversation. If anything, treat yourself with kindness today.
Good day.
Love and peace, everybody.
Love and peace.
Uh-oh. Okay. What a good dog.